Hello, hello everyone. Got some delightful news. I do believe the Dirty Hippies. Is it the Dirty Hippies? I think it's Dirty Hippies have arrived. Yes, elf merchants have arrived to sell us their wares. Now I've been told at this point that the only acceptable way to deal with elves is at the end of a sword. But we don't have any swords. We have warhammers, so I don't think it's admissible just yet. All our fisher dwarves appear to be depressed. Well, at least one. You're not a happy boy. What's up? What's up? Let's see. Satisfied, frightened, haunted by the dead. Frightened, haunted by the dead. So it was just the ghost that ruined her life. Her? Yeah, her life. Same for you. Oh, you're a competent swords dwarf. Maybe we should put you in the army instead of this nonsense. Then again, training depressed people who might go crazy doesn't sound like a great idea. This game doesn't deal with mental illness very well. Alrighty! So, here go the dwarves, doing their stuff. And have they finished unloading? They have. Alright, let's see what we can sell them. That bin right there is apparently very heavy. It's moving very slowly. It's a good sign. We want a lot of trade goods to be able to give away here. Which reminds me, while we're up here, we should really consider channeling out what is going to be our moat. Why? Well, because I'm starting to worry about the wealth we're producing and what beasties that might bring to us. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill this with water. So we'll put floodgates here and I guess here. And on the other ones as well. And then we will fill them with water at our leisure, essentially. And then we'll have, nice moats with a retractable bridge. And we'll even make a road, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Freaking harpies again? Not having a good time with the harpies today. And of course that'll screw with our mood. No doubt about it. Ah, there we are. Okay. So, what have we brought? A bunch of mugs that we don't really want to sell. Llama wool and all that stuff. Yeah. Some valuable stuff. Whoa. Oh, that's an artifact. We're not going to sell that. Not yet. What else we got here? Puzzle box. Some of these are worth a fair amount. Some of them, not so much. Some of them are just adorable. Interesting. I really would have expected more value here. Well, it'll be an interesting experience going through all this and selling. What else we got here? Is this the top again? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, well, let's see what we can get out of them. They have a bunch of their weird wooden shit, which we don't want. A caged wolf. Weirdly tempting. A cheetah? Please tell me they have a male cheetah. Come on. But I can't say no to a cheetah. Like, I would be incredibly not smart. I don't know what a fluffy wambler is, so we're gonna not go with that. Grackle, same sort of thing. I'm not sure what that is. Don't need your barrels. Hate to say it. Mahogany bow. Ooh. Train a bowman. Not going to, but... Oh yeah, I can't make arrows, so no, I can't. Bunch of their really, really bad weapons. And armor. If all they have for us that's worth having is a freaking cheetah, I'm gonna be a disappointed fellow. I have a bunch of arrows. We could make a bowman, but again, why? Why would we do that? Oh, hazelnuts. All sorts of yummy stuff. I don't know, I'm gonna grab some of these. 'Cause, like, why wouldn't I? just trade for all that. Feather tree eggs? Feather tree. That's the really light wood, but I can't think of a reason why I would want really light wood. So we're going to say no to that. Papayas, custard apples. Basically, I want to sell some of that, or, sorry, grow some of that. Wow, they really brought garbage. Okay. I guess that's that. Do we want a dingo? Not at all. Yak cow? Also no. Iguana? Definitely. Absolutely I want an iguana. I don't want an iguana. Do I want the wolf? Also no. A gibbon. Do I want a gibbon? Not really. The cheetah I do want. But yeah, that's about it. Okay. Well, as usual, they're a disappointment. So, what's the total value? 310, that's it. Wow. They really did not have anything that we want. Sadly, I don't have the lead toys made, which is what I was going to sell them. Yeah, that's cruel, but listen. They're elves, okay? Let's give them the toy axe. Trader profit 100. Let's give them a little bit more. I'm going to keep the dice, just because I think they're kind of cute. There's a toy hammer. There you go. That should be enough for them to come back. Maybe give them another toy boat. Puzzle box. More puzzle box. Okay, now I'm really hamming it up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and trade. Yes. And that's all we're going to trade. So, that's it. There we go. We've done trading. Go us. We've got migrants. Let's go. We're almost at the point where we can... Traps haven't caught anything for a while. Where we can just lock all our dwarves inside and not have them running around outside all the time. Really looking forward to that. Haha, we have another ghost. Because of course we have another ghost. Why wouldn't we have another ghost? I don't know. We have nowhere to put this slab. Shoot. Alright. Do I want to ruin my beautiful pattern just to put a slab down? Not really. So we're gonna... Caps lock was on there. That's annoying. No, didn't want that either. There we go. We are going to mine out just a little bit. It's not going to be a little bit. I'm going to make a whole new burial chamber, and the miners will get to work on that, and we'll throw the slab down in there. Maybe. We're going to put the slab down for now. I'm really worried about the ghosts. They're a problem. So let's go ahead and just we'll put it here. And we're going to go and look at the specific slabs. Yep, there we go. And that ought to do it. We now should put that ghost to rest. I don't know where he came from. I don't know when he died or how. Queued up a bridge to be built here. Built here. There'll be a lever somewhere in the fort that's linked to that. This dwarf. Listen. What are you doing? Store item in stockpile. What item could this possibly be? It is a captured animal of some variety. Okay. Well, I guess that's fine. Which reminds me, speaking of captured animals, I've gone and done a thing. I have put the cave crocodiles in a pit. You are trained, and you are also trained. So they're both trained. I have an animal trainer solely dedicated to their training. And the hope now is they make bibis, because we would like some bibis. Which we will also train, and then we will have tame ones, and then we can slaughter these too, once we have a brood going. At which point I intend to make an unholy army of cave crocodiles, because I think that's very funny. Not necessarily good. Want to point that one out. Interrupted by a troll. Are you kidding me? Troll, you're gonna get yourself hurt. Oh dear. Okay, you are gonna get yourself hurt. Kill that guy. So what are we gonna do? We are gonna follow this troll and see how life goes for him. Life was short. Life was very short. Troll attacks the stray hunting dachshund. She jumps away. The mason just gets in there and kicks the troll in the head. Troll stands up. Troll's just not having a good time getting any hits. Got the greyhound puppy. Punches it in the head. That's just rude. Ooh, that was a nasty one. Troll punches the greyhound puppy in the upper body, and it dies. Okay, so kill the puppy. Rude. Mason attacks the troll, doesn't get a hit. Mason attacks or punches the troll with her right hand, glances away. Troll misses the mason. Troll grabs the mason by the tongue. Come on. Aww. Fucking took him down by the tongue. Alright. So we got some punching. Stonecrafter gets in there. The mason kicks the troll in the toe. Ow. Wow. Okay, a bunch of the mason and the wow, and the stonecrafter are just beating on the troll, and the troll's beating right back. But at some point here, we're gonna see some nastiness come in, because we're gonna see the the hammer dwarf bashes the troll in the lower body with his silver warhammer, tearing the hair and bruising the muscle and fracturing the left hip bone. Wow. All right. The planter just does some more punching, bunch of punching. The hammer dwarf bashes the troll in the right upper leg with his silver warhammer, chipping the bone. That's an ouch. Troll's become enraged, can't blame him. Hammer dwarf bashes the troll in the left lower arm with his silver warhammer, tearing the hair and bruising the bone. Ow. Let's see. Oh, this ends very quickly. The axe dwarf bashes the troll in the upper body with their silver warhammer, tearing the hair and bruising the muscle and chipping the right shoulder bone. Another bash in the lower arm with the silver warhammer, chipping the bone. The mason strikes the troll in the lower body with the gold pick, tearing the muscle and tearing the guts. That hurt. Yeah, mason just walks up with a gold pick that apparently we have, didn't know, and slams it into the guts of the troll. And the troll's down. The troll gives in to pain. Hammer dwarf bashes the troll in the head with his silver warhammer, tearing the hair and bruising the muscle, fracturing the skull, pulls the neck, tearing apart the hair and denting the skin. Axe dwarf punches the troll for some reason. The mason's trying to get the gold pick out of the troll and manages it. Mason strikes the troll in the head with her gold pick, tearing the muscle and fracturing the skull. The hammer dwarf bashes the troll in the head, tearing the muscle and bruising the muscle, fracturing the skull. Wow. Who gets the final hit? The hammer dwarf bashes the troll in the head with his silver warhammer. The injured part is crushed. There you go. So, trolls, no big deal. It's fine. Why is there a herbalist in a cave trap? What the heck? How did you get caught in a cave trap? That's not cool. Someone want to go collect the herbalist? No? No? Okay. That's fine. That's cool. People just still coming out here, I see. Oh, and there's a troll. Why is this troll making a beeline for us? Gee, I sure do wonder. You know what? Let's deal with the troll proactively. Kill the troll. Yeah. Let's follow the troll. Resume. Troll comes over here. Troll's looking for trouble, no doubt about that. Just, wandering around the caves. Sees a dwarf and fights the dwarf. What is this dwarf? It's our militia commander, so that actually works out kind of nicely. Don't know what they were doing out here, but, that's fine. And they're doing pretty well. So let's let them fight for a bit. Did we just lose? Pain. Looks like we might lose, yeah. Oof. Militia commander, don't screw this up. Like, you're already looking at a pretty long trip to the hospital here. Yikes. I mean, beating the heck out of the troll, but at the cost of the right... Actually, that might be the old wound. I don't know. You'd think it would have healed by now, but maybe not. Either way, reinforcements have arrived. Troll is going down. Nice. They got the troll. Okay. Let's see how the troll did here. Punches the troll. Punches. You're supposed to have a weapon, militia commander. Ooh, yeah. Troll bends militia commander's right lower leg. That would be it. The right knee collapses. That would be where the injury took place. Wow. And the militia commander clearly had no weapon here, for whatever reason. Yep, bunch of beating by the troll, but the militia commander being relatively good at fighting kinda worked out there. The hammer dwarf punches the troll in the tongue, and the left cheek collapses into a lump of gore. Holy yikes. Hammer dwarf bashes the troll in the upper body with the silver warhammer, tearing the hair and bruising the muscle, and bruising the heart. That'll about do it. Bashes the troll in the right upper leg, fractures the bone. Troll falls over, and then they just beat it to death. And then it ends with a coup de grace to the front of the head, jamming the skull through the brain and tearing the brain, as you might expect. In the classic style of our dwarves thus far, we have created a truly wonderful artifact. An emu bone right gauntlet. Oh boy. I don't want to go look at it, but I will. Alright, here we go. Here we go. It's an emu bone right gauntlet. It's of the highest quality. It's great. It has spikes of emu bone. On the item is an image of a flyman in chert. Delightful. Truly, these dwarves have an endless capacity to make useless shit. I wanted very badly for our leatherworking and tanning to be done, because that's actually what's creating a lot of the miasma in this fort, is our dwarves don't process skins, and the skins just sit here and then go rotten, and it's not a good time. The other thing we're doing is building a floor over the stink pit, and then we're going to put trapdoors in here linked to a lever, so we can designate a garbage dump here, which we can then just throw stuff down into. Which should mean they're exposed to miasma slightly less. I hope. Wow. We got 2 giant cave spiders, which is another project that needs to kind of be worked on here. Right, but the cave spiders are going to need a room of their own. And how that room's going to work is we're going to go like this, go like this, and we'll put the cave spiders back here, put wall grates? Yeah, grates, and then an animal here, and as long as the cave spiders are free, I think they'll, well, free, but stuck behind the grates. Oh, but they're building destroyers, aren't they? I'll have to check that, but anyway, point is, I'm going to find a way to get it so they're constantly shooting webs at something, which our dwarves can then go and collect. As if this fort didn't have enough problems already, we have a vampire. So, for those of you not familiar with the way vampires work in Dwarf Fortress, and I'll be honest, I've never had one. But I've read extensively on them because, you see something like vampire on the wiki and you're like, wait, what? So how it works is a person is either cursed by the gods, or dwarf is either cursed by the gods in your fort or elsewhere, or just is a vampire, I suppose, somewhere in the world. And they will migrate to your forts, or someone will throw a tantrum in a temple and overturn something in the temple, and they'll be cursed and become a vampire. But yeah, they end up in your fort, and they'll start killing people. The problem is that unlike when a werebeast transforms and you get a big message and you can go find them, A vampire doesn't do that. A vampire will just sneak into someone's room or corner them alone and drain them of blood. And so you lose the fort. So we just lost one of our medical dwarves. Which is a little bit of a problem, because finding a vampire can be pretty freaking difficult. Now, usually you can do this through the crime menu, except the people who made this game were bastards when they designed vampires. And so vampires will accuse people of being vampires. They'll fake you out. So like you'll think, oh, this guy's definitely the vampire, but it's actually no, that this person's been framed, and it's a whole mess trying to identify them. So there are ways of doing it, and I'm gonna employ them. But in the meantime, we have a vampire on our hands. Now, this isn't all bad news. There's a good part to this, and the good part to this is vampires don't die. And so, for instance, and I don't think they need to eat or drink either. I think they're undead. So this is great if, say, you want a ruler who is never going to die, or you want, of course you have to segregate them so they don't kill your dwarves, or you just want someone, say, for your silk farm you're planning to build, who you never have to remove from the silk farm because they're undead, so it doesn't really matter. Which, I'll be honest, that's probably what I'm going to do. Trap that guy in the silk farm and just let the webs pile up. That said, we're not super happy about this. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with. But yeah, it's not all bad. So there you are, vampire. Ladies and gents, as I've been doing this search for our vampire, many things have passed through my mind. Perhaps the most important of them isn't the soap maker's workshop adorable? Look at the little bathtub and the barrel and the soap. That's really cute. But no, in all seriousness, the most important of them, or the most interesting of them, has definitely been, what if instead of capturing this vampire and killing them, we just make everyone in this fort a vampire? So hear me out. Vampires have a number of advantages over a regular dwarf. 1, they're immortal. 2, don't eat or drink. We could just stop producing food. That entire industry, gone, which is delightful. 3, they're very strong. You know, I'm pretty sure they have strength over regular dwarves, which, bueno, very good. We like this. 2, not 2, that's 4 now. They, don't eat or drink, they're not going to be unhappy about eating and drinking. I mean, generally they just have a lot less in terms of needs, which would be great for us, because we're not exactly doing great on the happiness front. Now, the other thing that I want to share with you guys is my attempts to find the vampire. Now, at first I thought, oh, it's got to be this dwarf, right? Now, look at this nonsense. However, it can't be this dwarf because this dwarf is drinking, this dwarf got dehydrated, so it's not them. And I was like, well, okay, alright, but it's got to be in the most recent migrant wave. So I was looking through through actually Dwarf Therapist down here, who's the most recent migrants, and it's none of them, I don't think. So then I started going up the list, and I was like, well, who the hell else could it be? And I was going through the list when I came to the mayor. It's a weird thing about the mayor. You see, so far as I could tell here, the mayor doesn't eat or drink. There's no messages here about eating or drinking. Nothing. Yeah, there's no food. There's nothing about food, which is really suspicious. Now, what's strange is that she's not old. She's only 48. Vampires tend to be older, from what I can tell. I'm not sure if that means anything. But she doesn't eat, and she's the only dwarf thus far that I haven't seen complaining about drinking the same old booze all the time. So that's really telling. But so far, I'm thinking the mayor is our vampire. Hello, dear listeners. Just hopping in at the end of the video here to sort of have a chat about how the fort's going, or at least how I think it's going. First thing to say is that despite having found a vampire, we're going to resolve that without too many problems. What I'm concerned about is the morale of our dwarves and the quality of our fort. Now, the morale of our dwarves is not great. We need more alcohol variety. We need to rest them. We've been working them pretty hard since we got here. It's been here for a few years now. 3 years, I think. Might be more. I don't know. I should really check. But, yeah, we do need to rest them at some point. Just give them some leisure time. Some of them need to work on a craft, so the fisher dwarves and the hunters. The hunters, I think I'm going to reassign to a different labor entirely and just get rid of hunting. Same with the fisher dwarves. We don't need the food right now. But they're starting to get a bit antsy that they haven't practiced a craft in a while, so we'll let them do that. As for the quality of our fort, that's a bit more nebulous. I like to make a sort of starting fort and then build a grand fort far, far deeper. I have not started on that grand fort, and what that's going to look like is a lot more multi-Z level buildings, or rooms. The Grand Hall, for instance, I usually make with mist generators and sometimes even magma to like sort of flow in little like lighting bits. I know it doesn't actually do anything, but having magma in there and water sometimes I think is really cool. So I'd like to get working on that sort of Grand Hall, and then the new bedrooms that aren't tiny, really just making it a lot more becoming for such a successful group of dwarves. Other things I'm somewhat concerned about are our metalworking. We really need to kick that up and start to just make metal crafts, well, armor for the most part, so that we can train armorers and weaponsmiths. But, yeah, so that's sort of something to look forward to in the coming episodes, and I hope you all will join me for that. Currently the backlog is probably 2 to 3 videos long. So I'm speaking from the future where I've already recorded that backlog. But still, any suggestions you have, leave them in the comments, assuming you've gotten this far. It occurs to me I could be talking to almost nobody here, but hopefully that's not the case. Please, leave feedback. I absolutely thrive on feedback. So far, kill the elves has been common feedback, and yeah, hey, it's in the backlog. The elves have been, we've started to antagonize them, but yeah, stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.